Top news of the day, GDP growth slips to a 6-year low of 4.5%. Pragya apologies for Godse remarks, moves privilege notice against Trump. More. The major news headlines of the day and more. Second quarter GDP growth slips to more than 6-year low of 4.5%. The lowest GDP growth in 6 years and 3 months comes at a time when Parliament has been holding day-long discussions on the economic slowdown, and Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman assuring the upper house that we are not in a recession and may not ever be in one. We are in a virtual free fall, says Congress on GDP growth slip. Godse remark after apology. Pragya Thakur moves privilege notice against Rahul Gandhi. The Bhopal MP submitted a breach of privilege notice to the Lok Sabha Speaker against Mr. Gandhi for calling her a terrorist. MS. Thakur, who was earlier forced to tender an unconditional apology for her praise for Nahuram Godse in the House, accused the Congress MP of breaching her privilege as a parliamentarian by calling her a terrorist even though there is no court conviction against her, and sought action against him from the Speaker. Uddhav Thackeray orders stoppage of work for Areka shed. I have not ordered work on the metro project to stop, but I won't allow trees to be killed. Not even one tree will be cut as long as I am the CM. I will review how and why these trees were cut, the Maharashtra Chief Minister said. Police nabbed 4 suspects over Hyderabad vets murder. 2 lorry drivers and cleaner allegedly committed the crime. NCW to set up inquiry committee and seek detailed action report from police. Blast at Forensic Science Laboratory in Bengaluru. 6 injured. The injured have been admitted to St. John's Hospital. Malayalam poet Akitham wins 55th Jnanpith Award. Born in 1926, Akitham Achyutan Namboothiri, popularly known as Akitham, is one of the most revered names in Malayalam poetry. Apart from poetry, his literary excellence has footprints in genre like drama, reminiscence, critical essays, children literature, short translations. Winter to be warmer than normal. IMD, December to February is likely to experience warmer than average minimum temperatures over most parts of the country. President Gotabaya Rajapaksa assured us he represents all Sri Lankans. Jayashankar. He was responding to MDMK member Vako's allegation in the Rajya Sabha that Mr. Rajapaksa was responsible for the genocide of Tamils. Mr. Vaiko raised concerns about Mr. Jashankar's recent visit to Colombo. Fight against terror tops. Modi Gotabaya talks after Trump's surprise Afghanistan visit. Taliban says ready to resume peace talks. Taliban spokesman Zabihullah Mujahid said they were ready to restart the talks that collapsed after Mr. Trump had called them off earlier this year. RBI sends DHFL to bankruptcy tribunal. DHFL was facing a liquidity crisis for more than a year after banks choked lending, which resulted in defaults. Banks have an exposure of 40,000 rupees crore to DHFL. Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy semi-final. Karnataka's Mithun picks 5 wickets in 6 balls. The pacer became the first bowler to have a hat-trick in all 3 formats in Indian domestic cricket. The Hindu's latest news updates.